All right, cool. This is an interesting one. So we are starting a new series on the channel, and this series is gonna be about car repairs. I actually enjoy this quite a lot. I am no mechanic whatsoever. Everything I'm doing on my cars, I'm learning as I go. So yeah, where do we begin? So the car that we're gonna be looking at is my wife's car. I got into an accident a while back. Yeah, let's actually start with how the accident happened, why insurance won't pay, and what the next steps are for this car. So, this happened on October, I think the morning of October 13th, something like that. So I actually used to. I actually was trying to get back into it. I guess this was fate saying, sit down, boy. So growing up, I used to like everything about astronomy, the stars, and all that. So a certain dream of mine has always been to see the northern or southern lights. Anyways, apparently that was supposed to happen that night from October 13th. So that's pretty much where I was going. We had chosen a nice viewpoint. Yeah, somewhere down Clarence Drive. So yeah, that's pretty much where I was going on this night. Anyways, Clarence Drive is full of construction. I've used this road a lot. It's actually like 5 kilometers away from where I live, so I usually do the drive a lot. I haven't been there in about 2 months. So this night we go down. It's a road that I use the most. I was doing around 70ish. Like I said, it's a road that I know the most. I think the speed limit is 80 there. 80 or 60, one of the two. Anyways, there I go doing 60. I take a white curve. On the white curve, as I'm taking it, there's construction. Both lanes were blocked and they had opened like a partition on the side where you usually like park and rest and take pictures. But because that, I think they had just started doing that work, or rather started a bit earlier, so that partition is sand. Anyways, off I arrive, I see there two. For the life of me, I do not remember seeing construction signs. Must have missed them, but I did not see those. And my was that I didn't take pictures of the scene. So yeah, I have no evidence of that. Anyways, I drive down, take a curve, both lanes closed. I shift to the other lane, but because we are now moving from tar to gravel, like sandy gravel, on pavement, the car just skid, and then it landed on like the side of the mountain. So pretty much that's what caused the accident. This from my side was a genuine accident. That's why it's called an accident, right? You don't plan for an accident unless, well, you know people. So yeah, as for which insurance this is, my wife had chosen to go with her own insurance, not with the one that I use. I'm not sure if I can mention names. We'll see if we can, and then we'll just mention them, name and shame, somewhere on the one of the videos that I'm going to be uploading. Anyways, a month and a half later, to give an example, my wife goes to work, I go to work, we do daycare activities, so we need two cars, or else things just get messed up. So almost 2 months later, they're still running around, they called accident reconstruction people. Like, this company spent so much money to not pay out than what would have cost to fix the car. So they had private investigators. They went to the scene, they took pictures, they called my tracker company, get tracker information, what speed I was doing, what the average speed I've been doing for the last week. I won't lie, they really went out of their way. And then from there, because I told them the speed I was doing, they checked with my tracker, it aligned. They then called accident reconstruction specialist to then verify that was the speed that I was doing. And then they got to a point where they're like, hey, because this was a construction zone, the speed limit was 40 and you were well over that, so It was a driver error. Well, that's why it's an accident. Anyways, so I didn't want to fight them. Number one, I don't have evidence that they didn't take pictures on the scene, and fighting them was going to take months on months, and mentally I was not prepared for that. It's just not worth it, because I went to go view the car and I said how much it would cost to repair. I estimated the cost to repair about 30,000 and 40,000. I'm not specialist, but worst case scenario, I'll just sell off the car or scrap it or parts. There are options, but mentally I could not go through that. It's almost the end of the year, man. We're exhausted. No one really wants to go through that. But yeah, so that's pretty much what this series is about. Yeah, got into an accident. Insurance did everything in their power not to pay. Yeah, so where do we go from here? The next video that I'm going to be dropping is going to be the damage assessment. We'll check what the actual damage is on the car, and maybe I might have missed something. That's why I actually upload all my videos, to kind of get insights from you guys. And then after damage assessment, we'll start hunting for parts and fix what we can. Yeah, just a bit of a spoiler alert. Well, now it's December. I've done a bit of work on the car so far since I've gotten it. As you can see on the video that they did deliver it. So yeah, this is gonna be a fun one. I will learn a lot. Hope to learn a lot with you guys. So yeah, cheers. See you all on the next one.